the U.S. government shutdown just took another dramatic turn. A federal judge has temporarily blocked President Donald Trump's administration from firing thousands of government employees, calling the move politically motivated and dangerously reckless. In this video, we break down what the court said, why Trump wanted to proceed with the layoffs despite the shutdown, and how this decision could impact the ongoing political standoff in Washington. On Wednesday, U.S. District Judge Susan Ilston in San Francisco issued a temporary restraining order halting the Trump administration's plan to lay off over 4,100 federal workers. She sharply criticized the administration's approach, saying, "It is very much ready, fire, aim on most of these programs, and it has a human cost that cannot be tolerated." Ilston's ruling came after federal unions and the American Federation of Government Employees argued that the layoffs were an abuse of power, designed to punish workers and pressure Congress during the shutdown. The Trump administration had started sending out more than 4,100 layoff notices on Friday, even as the government remained partially shut and thousands of workers were furloughed. Many of those affected couldn't even access their work emails or reach human resources officials for guidance. Assistant U.S. Attorney Elizabeth Hedges, representing the administration, argued that the court had no jurisdiction over agency employment decisions. But under questioning, she admitted she wasn't prepared to discuss the merits of the case, only the legal technicalities. Unions and legal groups accused the Trump administration of using the shutdown as cover for politically motivated cuts. Skye Perryman, president of Democracy Forward, said the administration's actions were cruel and unlawful, adding, "Our civil servants do the work of the people, and playing games with their livelihoods is a threat to everyone in our nation." The White House refused to comment and directed questions to the Office of Management and Budget, which did not respond. The shutdown, now in its third week, began on October 1st. Democrats are demanding that any deal to reopen the government include an extension of healthcare subsidies and the reversal of Medicaid cuts from Trump's recent tax and spending bill. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson, however, has vowed not to negotiate until Democrats drop their demands, predicting this could become the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Despite the shutdown, the Trump administration has continued to fund military operations and its immigration crackdown, while slashing budgets for health and education programs, including special education and after-school initiatives. Trump has defended these cuts, saying Democratic-favored programs are being targeted intentionally and that many are never going to come back in many cases. While Judge Ilston's restraining order temporarily halts the layoffs, the legal battle is far from over. In a separate case, the Supreme Court has already said the administration can continue firing workers while the lawsuit is pending, setting up a potential constitutional clash between branches of government. For now, thousands of federal workers remain in limbo, uncertain about their future, their paychecks, and whether politics will again decide their fate. So, what happens next depends on how the courts interpret the limits of presidential power during a shutdown, and whether political brinkmanship can end before lasting damage is done. Stay tuned to the Indian Express for the latest on this developing story, and for more updates from the US and around the world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.